Hello there, people who might be watching this video. Welcome to Vlogmas 2023. Now, I know you might notice that I have not posted on any channel in I'm just gonna throw out a number, 6 months maybe, overall, for everything. Turns out that the breakdown / burnout I went through last year never disappeared, and it came back full force. In simple terms, the autistic burnout just came back because it never really went away, because I didn't give it time to go away. It took a lot of big events happening in my life for me to realize, hey, I need to stop. So to give you the quickest rundown, and if you don't want to hear this rundown, just go to the time I'll put on the video just to see stupid Vlogmas stuff. But the people who like really maybe might care, basically I have been trying for the past, since 2015, to be a writer, an artist, a YouTuber, go to work, not be in work, go to work, not be into work, move out, realize I'm probably autistic and ADHD, trying to go down that road of being autistic and getting diagnosed for that, figuring out that everything I'm doing is wrong, and I have so much trauma that it has just hit me like a truck when I moved out. So I'm a completely different person than I was when I lived in Luton, because all of that trauma has just come to the surface, if you will. And that put me into a horrendous autistic burnout for the past couple of years. It mainly came to a head last year, obviously, when it was at its worst. It's still quite bad, but it's not unmanageable. Since I've been put on the new medical type in, it's been a lot more manageable than it ever has been, and I find myself in a better headspace to deal with it. So that's like the short version of that. But I really realized that I needed to slow down when I went through PTSD, goal therapy, or whatever. I didn't know what it was, I just knew I needed to be in therapy, and I didn't know what type I had like asked to be in. I thought I could fix everything if I could fix my fear of leaving the house by myself. So I went into PTSD goal therapy, and they were trying to get me to set these goals, but I couldn't, because, oh, guess what, I've also found out that I'm possibly chronically ill, and my body just doesn't work some days. Like, if I do too much the day before, my body won't work the next day. I won't be able to sit up, I won't be able to, like, move around. I'll get hot flashes, I'll be dizzy, I almost pass out, like, 6 times in a minute. So, found that out as well, especially because I had a cardiology appointment last year, and then I did a 48-hour heart monitor this year. Found out that I've got some arrhythmias or something. I need to go to the freaking GP. So that was one of the reasons the therapy didn't work, but it was, I unearthed so much trauma about being the oldest child, about being a gifted kid, all this other stuff that I'm not going to go into because it's extremely personal. And that woman, like, she probably saved my life, in all honesty. Like, I say Lee saved my life a lot of the times, and he did. But in terms of, like, making me realize what I was doing to hurt myself, she saved me, if that makes sense. Like, I was putting so much pressure on myself to do all of these things when I didn't really need to do all these things. I was trying to be the best YouTuber I could because I needed to make money for my family and all this other crap. And I have so much shame about not being able to work right now, and she legit said to me over the phone, I said this to her, and I said, I have so much shame because I really need to be making money, especially in this economy and all this other stuff, and I just can't do it. I'm so mentally and physically unwell. And she looked at me and she said, it's going to be a long time before you're able to get yourself into work. And she said, take this time now and look after yourself. You've got your whole life to work, but you need to sort yourself out now because it's going nowhere, and it's just, you're going to run yourself down, basically. And then Lee had death in his side of the family. I don't want to say it because it's personal again, and that kind of information does not belong here. So that really threw us for a loop. And then our cat, Shadow, he died last month. So it's been a month. And that was the first time a pet has ever died for me. So it was rough on me. It was rough on everyone, obviously, because they knew him longer. He was an old cat, so we're pretty sure it was just, you know, cats with like age and stuff like that. We're pretty sure it was just his age at this point. He was like 13, and that's for like an indoor-outdoor cat type thing. But he died. I came down one morning and found him on the floor. So we've all been dealing with that kind of trauma as well, but in basic terms, I stopped posting because it was causing me so much stress. And I put too much pressure on it, and then I tried to stop putting pressure on it, and then it just felt weird. So I was like, okay, I need to just take a massive break and then come back when I'm ready. And I've just been kind of itching to make a couple of videos again, so I decided, hey, I'm going to try Vlogmas this year, and if I don't do it, then I don't do it. If I do it, then I do it. And at the end of the day, it's just some fun videos, because I like Vlogmas, because I get to watch them back and see what my life was like a year ago or 2 years ago, stuff like that. I've also been very insecure about my weight, because I gained a lot, and I think I'm losing weight, but I'm not meaning to lose weight at the minute. I'm having trouble eating again, so that's not great either. But my face is so puffy, so I find it hard to look at myself in a camera as well, so that's another reason for not showing my face or doing anything on the main bits. And basically I'm burnt out with life, in the shorthand, and I needed to take some time to stop being burnt out so that I could try again more safely. Regardless of it being dark outside already, I did get up at like 2 p.m. only because we stayed up late for Lee's birthday. He's currently playing with Sputter30 downstairs on stream, so Jordan. So I just came to do this in here so I wouldn't disturb them. Also go follow Jordan on Twitch and YouTube. I completely blanked there for a second. Also a quick note, he has stopped streaming for Christmas, so he can have a break, but he will be back streaming for the first week of January, so go check it out then. But we played Lethal Company on Lee's birthday with them, so kind of ruined our sleeping pattern a little bit because we stayed up a bit later. It is my birthday on Monday, so gotta try and fix my sleeping pattern roughly by then. Today I woke up, I had breakfast, and then I went to have a bath. That's why my hair is wet. I'll show you the clips now. And I did my skincare and everything afterwards. And now I am going to put on some washing because I need some clothes.
Whoa!
My camera died, but I did folding and washing, and now I am going to continue reading Catching Fire on my Kindle. I'm taking a break from reading so I can put this into the dryer. Probably can't hear me, but I'm going to feed the cats now. I feel a bit good today, so I'm trying to get some chores done before the flare-up happens. But put on more washing, more stuff in the dryer. I'm going to feed the cats and then I'm going to read another chapter. Correction, I'm going to fold more clothes and then I'm going to read. I did want to do more decorations today, but I needed clean clothes, so. Nisi! Loud noise warning. Spoilers for Doctor Who The Giggle. I'm finally watching the last 60th anniversary special. Don't get on my ass, I know it's Monday, but it was Lee's birthday, and then I was hungover, and I've been trying to be emotionally prepared to deal with the regeneration, so. I'm also trying to rest and not have a meltdown, because I did too much too quickly, so.
1 hour later.
My main verdict, I'm happy. That's it. I'm happy. I'm happy with everything they did. I have no notes. I have one note. Correction. I have one note. The final fight with the toy maker seemed a bit too easy. It felt like there was going to be some big twist, and then there wasn't. So I don't know if that's like leading into something else, but it just felt a bit easy. But other than that, I loved it. I was waiting for the beeping to stop. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. Probably gonna have dinner. Probably read. I want to try and go to bed earlier tonight, so we shall see. I had some beef and Yorkshires for dinner. I look exhausted right now. I feel it. For the past 3 days now, I've gotten a headache every night at like bedtime. So yeah, I just started getting a really bad headache. I think it's stress and me looking at screens all the time, because we played Lethal Company for 7 hours on Saturday and then played Lego Fortnite, and then yesterday we played Overwatch, and then Music Festival Fortnite, and then Lego Fortnite. So it was a lot of screen time for my eyes. I don't really know what to do right now. I need to finish my washing chores. I've dried one load of washing. I need to hang up the next load because it can't be done in the dryer. But I also want to play a game, but I also just want to read my book. So I'm a bit stuck right now. I don't really know what to do. I decided to read my book. I'm in the part where she's just gone up into the games. You know, after Cena. After he's, you know, there might be some people in here who've never read or saw the movies, so you know. I just got to that bit and I'm crying, I'm so stressed, and I'm like, I really want to read more, but it's like almost 1 AM and it's like, I'll get riled up for the rest of the night and I won't be able to sleep, and I'll just keep reading and reading, so I need to stop. Because I never read it when the movies came out. I didn't read it before the movies came out because I think I was too young. It came out in 2008, so I would have been 9, and I wasn't on the big books yet. And then by the time the movies came out and I was in high school, I was burnt out with reading. I couldn't read anything to save my life. I couldn't focus at all. And it only really took me until 2021. No. Yes. 2021 to be able to start reading again, because I officially moved up here after lockdown and I brought my Beautiful Creatures books with me. I brought all my books with me and I picked up Beautiful Creatures and I just started reading it, and it was the weirdest thing. It's like for years I could not focus on a book. When I read The Mortal Instruments, I had to force myself to read a chapter, then I could watch an episode of Fairy Tale or something like that. It was so bad. And since I picked up Beautiful Creatures, since 2021, I have read the entirety of Beautiful Creatures, the entirety of Vampire Academy, and Bloodlines, the sequel series, and now I'm on the 2nd book of Hunger Games, and it's crazy how much I'm reading. I have read Vampire Academy 1 full turn, and then I got to Blood Promise and the hyperfixation fell off, and then I read Bloodlines twice. I never went back through Beautiful Creatures. I was like stuck on Vampire Academy for a good like year though, so not really my fault. But I've learnt now that I really need to space it out, because otherwise I can't read. Otherwise I'll be so focused on it that I won't read for months on end. So what I do is I try to read a chapter or 2 every day, and nothing beyond a chapter or 2, because it takes me really long to start a book and really quickly to finish it, because it'll take me like a week to get interested in what's going on, and then by the time I'm in the middle it's like I can't put it down. It's just like, so I've learned how to space it out so I don't get too involved and burn out too quickly. So Toby, spread him. He's side-eyeing me. Little baby number 2. We got this. It's a self-heating mat from Home Bargains, and they absolutely love it. It's got like a reflective material under the cushion part. And it just reflects their heat back on them, and they love it so much. They have not left it since we bought it. We need to wash it. I'm gonna try and do that tomorrow because it comes with a zip, so you can pull out the part that has the self-heating part, and you can wash the actual fluff part of it. So I'm gonna try and do that tomorrow, so you can nice clean bed. Nice clean bed. Oh, sweetie. Okay, I'll leave you alone. What? There's an update? Bruh. Just while this is loading, can I say I'm sorry for all the talking I've done in this video? It's been a long time since I've talked to a camera or updated anyone on my life, really, so sorry for all the info dumps and stuff like that. Scrooge, can you give me anything other than what I've already got? Please. It's been months. I haven't bought anything from you in months. Please. Oh, I forgot to do an outro.